Hi Martin, can I just start with your squad news please? And there was a suggestion that Austin Trusty didn't train this morning, is that correct? And has he travelled?
Yeah, he's travelled. Yes, he was. He had a bit of upset stomach this morning, so he just didn't train. But he's with us.
And you'll hopefully be okay for
yeah.
tomorrow. I think you said after the first leg that Alistair Johnson was going for a scan the following day. Do you have an update in terms of the seriousness or otherwise?
Yeah, there's definitely something there, and I think that the prognosis is really sometime in October for him. So
that's a blow, obviously.
Yeah.
Any other squad news that we should be aware of? Has everyone else travelled that you were hoping?
Everybody else has travelled, yeah.
Okay. In light of what you were saying after that first leg, that the tie's far from over, does it pose something of a dilemma in terms of how you approach the game?
Well, hopefully not. I mean, we are playing away from home, and I felt that the game was, particularly in the first half, was very, very open, and we took our chances with some really great goals as well. I expect to be put under pressure quite a lot during the course of it, but we just can't sit in there, and that's not our intention at all. I feel as if that we're capable of scoring a goal in the game, and that's at least grounds for optimism. I think that it'll be a tough old night for us, but we're capable.
Do you feel like a goal would do it for you if you were able to get one?
That I couldn't. I really don't know. I don't know at all. But it's. I think that we're capable of scoring.
Just going back to the defender Alistair Johnson's absence now. Most of the players that I've seen you linked with certainly tend to be midfielders or more attacking players. But is defence also an area that you feel that you need to strengthen before the window closes?
Yeah, I think that we would need to. Yeah, we would need to have a look. I mean, if you consider that Kieran is essentially our only left-sided fullback in that sense, we'll have a little look. But I really will not concentrate on anything at all until after the game, regardless of what the result is or whichever competition we happen to be in. Then we've got some days before the transfer deadline, and I hope that we will get some people in.
On that front, is there anything to update fans on in terms of Mamic, for instance, of Slovan Liberec or Guminitis from Torino?
I don't know. There's nothing to update you on.
Martin, is your attempt to try and strengthen the squad before the end of the window to some extent dependent on the outcome of tomorrow night?
No, I hope that regardless of the result, that I think that because it's European football, we're going to be in it anyway, and that will take us through up until to the end of January, if it was the same as last year. Therefore, I think that no, we will still need to strengthen.
And as for tomorrow night, it was at this hurdle that the team fell 12 months ago. I know you weren't the manager at the time, but it led to a lot of hostility between some of the club supporters and the club in the aftermath of that result. For the players who were involved last year, does that give an extra impetus to try and go one better and get group stage football this season?
No, well, I don't think. Well, I think that the players who have had experiences of last season, I think some of those had experiences of the season before that there, which was really good. So it's really a mixed bag. Obviously, we're going to try and get through if we can. I think anybody who witnessed the game last week would realise it's a tough old game for us. But we're capable, absolutely. We want to try and get through, and just it'll be everything we'll throw absolutely everything at it in which to do so. But I can't. I don't know in terms of mood. The mood was pretty hostile last year. I don't know. I think that if we could qualify, it would give us, gives you a massive lift in every aspect of it. But no, overall, I can't tell what might happen.
And what's your take on, from your perspective, the feeling at the club at the moment? Because the mood seems to have turned pretty quickly from winning the league in the final minutes of last season to 4 wins out of 4 at the start of this season. Supporters seem to be happy with the transfer business so far. you're 90 minutes away from the group stage of the Champions League. It seems to have turned quite quickly.
Well,
What's your perspective on that?
Well, I think that the players, that Casper Hu and Duran coming in at the time that they did, I think that that gives everyone a lift. The way that they've performed has been terrific as well too. So I think that's important. The point is this here, that I know that I was told some weeks ago that we'd lost like 14 players and we'd only replaced them with 2 at the time, and but I think the whole thing was balanced out. There were some of those players that we took on loan that were going to be leaving anyway, weren't going to be coming back, and it was a matter of trying to get a little bit of quality in. Of course, I think that we could fill up the squad if you wanted to do, with loads of names, and but it was a bit of quality that we're looking for, because that eventually would be, I think, of paramount importance between now and January.
And just another question about your approach to the game. Is there a temptation to go maybe a bit more gung-ho than normal and try and kill the tie off, as opposed to trying to protect your lead?
No, I think that, listen, the best laid plans of mice and all that. So I think that for ourselves, I don't think that we want to be sitting in. I think that we can play. I think we'll get opportunities. They will get opportunities to attack, as they can, and they are a formidable team. There's no question about it. But we are also, we're in good form, as you mentioned. The start of the season has been good, and we'll just give absolutely everything we possibly can to try and get through the tie.